Every 90 minutes, someone is diagnosed with ALS.
If you have realistic expectations about each day, if you're pleased by the fact that the rain is wet, the thorns can be sharp, and the night is dark, then you will find each day more satisfying than the next.
15 people are diagnosed with ALS every single day.
And I must say, Mr. Jonathan Michael Foster does not lie. We have surpassed the $1 million mark.
Currently, 30,000 Americans are living with ALS.
The average life expectancy of a person living with ALS is 3 to 5 years. ALS can strike anyone. We must stop these statistics.
And say, I can, just as you do every year here in raising money for ALS. And on behalf of Project ALS, we thank you all for your donation. Your money does not go to waste. The fight continues, and I thank you all.
I think, and I mean this with all my heart, if my daughter grew up to have any of the qualities that you all possess, the integrity, and the dream and the ability, I would be the proudest mother on earth.
2009 was definitely an amazing year, and coming up here to receive this award tonight definitely seals it all. Thank you so much for including me on this awesome night. And if you need me for anything, I think giving is not necessarily a choice but an obligation.
And that I know I have 3 children myself, 13, 9, and 8-year-old, 2 girls and a boy. And I hope that they grow up and are part of something as special as tonight. In all the years and all the things that I've been so fortunate enough to be involved in, I can't remember a night like tonight.
So live the rest of your life with hope and enjoying every single day that you have on this earth. And that's the message that, I leave with you today. That no matter what the circumstances are, always have hope and always appreciate every single day.
Hello, Northport High School. I am stunned by the outreach of a group of high school kids. In this day and age, it doesn't happen often.
This year, it is truly an honor to be included with so many great individuals that have been involved with your group. However, it is you that should be considered heroes. You are now a part of a select group of students that have raised over $1.5 million for ALS research. That is an astounding number. I am proud to know that the future is in the hands of students such as you after learning on your work with ALS research and the opening of your philanthropy center.
That kind of thing that motivates me to get up in the morning and to live my life differently. I am so proud to be from Northport, I have to say.
In the last decade, Packard has gathered investigators throughout the United States and more recently throughout the world to bring them together to focus on understanding the disease and probably more importantly to build the tools that we use to find out why the disease occurs and to use those tools to find new drugs.
Hello, Northport High School. This is Stephen Perrin, CEO and CSO of ALS Therapy Development Institute in Cambridge. I want to take an opportunity to thank you for all of your support. We've made some very exciting progress in the last year on several drug candidates that we're working on in the lab.
So philanthropy has been a foundation for most of the cutting-edge ALS research in the United States today. And that comes from individual donors or perhaps even more exciting from students, like the students at Northport, who got together over the last few years really to raise substantial amounts of money. And we in the Packard Center and other organizations have benefited from those investments, from those young students working to raise money.
The lab has also significantly grown in the last couple of years, and I'm happy to announce that we'll be moving our lab to almost double the space that we're currently in here in February of 2012, which is going to allow us to bring in multiple mouse models of neurodegeneration to continue our drug screening efforts to help patients with ALS today. And none of this could have been done without the support of organizations like yourself, so thank you very much.
The Jennifer Estes Laboratory for Stem Cell Research is a joint venture between Project ALS and Columbia University.
This is the first time there has ever been an ALS-specific laboratory for the study of stem cells. Flat out, period.
On the bottom of each of those dishes are the human stem cells that we're talking about. They're the basis for our experiments.
For the first time ever, top scientists will have access to stem cells dedicated entirely to research for ALS and other brain diseases.
Well, my hope is that this laboratory will develop cellular resources that will take us forward to finding new treatments for ALS, either in terms of rebuilding populations of lost motor neurons or in terms of repopulating the spinal cord with non-neuronal cells that make it healthier, or by creating reagents we can use to screen drugs.
This lab is the latest venture in Project ALS's long-standing commitment to stem cell research.
They began this effort in 1998, and they continue to be there at the heart of how we can use this approach for our patients.